Slightly different on the channel today. Today, I am taking you behind the scenes of myself doing commentary for my local community radio station Endeavour FM when I commentate on Boston United versus York. So let's get on into the video and show you the process of me commentating on Boston United. So right now it's the night before the York City match, and it is roughly around 8 o'clock right now. So let me show you how I do my notes for a commentary for a community radio station. Here are my notes for a community radio station. We cover Boston United. So what do? I hear you ask. Well, I do a whole page on Boston United showing their team they played in the last game. Will it be the same tomorrow? I also do the games they've played at home with the new manager, a little bit about some of the players down here, and then also up here, the goals they've conceded and scored throughout the season. Then I have a page of notes all about the head-to-head records between both teams. So that is the form in the last 8 games, how does it compare between both teams, the goals they've scored and conceded and what times this season, last game they played against each other, and some other stats as well about the teams, just to bulk out the commentary so it's not just a play-by-play, so you actually get some stats and some information about both the teams. And it's pretty similar for York. I have their last team that they played on the pitch to see if it'll be the same tomorrow, a bit about their top goal scorers and assisters, and a bit about some other stats to do with the team too. And how I find these is I go onto websites like Transfer Market, another one called Soccer Stats, and they have some great stats on here all about the two teams. And then also what I do is I look at the last game that York played as well to give myself a bit of information about how they played in that game for me to then relay that on the radio too. Let's get now into me at the ground and showing you, now I will, the setup. So just arrived in the ground, and this is our setup for today's game. We have a laptop and we have a roadcaster with our headphones plugged in, and we commentate from that with somebody in the studio connecting to them. Hagen Walcott on the ball right now, passes it out, it's in, it's shot, good save, but it's into the back of the net, and it's number 14, the guy who I just talked about, Ben Brooks, who has scored for York. We said we were going to see maybe a goal in this half. We have 60 York fans in our stand, I would say, about 700 in the opposite side, going berserk. It is York who have scored, and it is Ben Brooks, the player who Ben said in the first half was the man of the half for York, has fired that ball past the goalkeeper Cameron, hits the bar and bounces into the back of the net, Ben. Yeah, so it's Frankie Maguire to take this corner here for Boston. In it goes. Headed on it is, but Grimes heads it on, it's still there, touches the bar, still there, and it's in!
It's in.
Is it in? I don't know, we can't tell at the moment. I don't know if it's in or not. Yes, it is. No? They haven't given it. It didn't go in. They thought it went over the line, but the ref and the linesman didn't give it. It's not in.
Boston got a place for the whistle here.
They do, and it's out for a offside for York there from number 10. Just to give you an idea what happened there, sorry, we were looking at it, didn't know who was there. It was Grimes who crossed the ball back into the box. Teal was there, Sloggy was there, and also Maguire was there, but nobody could get on the ends of it. Dean King going to take this corner then. Here he comes then. It's about to be whipped into the box. Here it is. He puts his hand up, whips it now into the box. He does.
It's a great ball.
And nobody was there to get on the ends of it, but there looks like there will be a York player probably on the end of this. Will there? Yes, there will, because it's now with Boateng, who passes it back. He does to his defender, Kitchen, who can see what he can do with the ball here. That's a great interception here, and a counter if he wants it here for Maguire. Maguire, it's 3-on-2, so that's 3 York players, 2 Boston players. Maguire still got it. Maguire turns, shoots. Oh! Was that a fingertip save? No, it hit the crossbar and bounces over the bar. That is the closest Boston have been all game to a goal. The best chance, it was Maguire past 2 defenders, which were, of course, Kitchen and Hunt, and he took the shot. Keeper Mail did get well, I thought he got a finger to it, but he didn't. It hit the bar and bounced out. And it's a Boston United throw-in, actually. York player got it out of play. So we've got, I would say, 30 seconds to go on my reckoning here with the added on time here. Can Boston do anything with this? I don't think they can, as it's cleared up the pitch. And there it is, full time. The 707 go home. Happy bunch they will here. It finishes Boston United 0, York City 1. It finishes here at the Jakeman's Community Stadium.
1-0 to York City. I'll give you how it happens for a second. So the first half, very lacklustre end to end, but not a lot of chances. Boston had a chance and it went wide out for a corner from Frankie Maguire. In the first half, there was one chance for York. And a good save from the Boston United keeper Cameron from Ollie Pierce. But then in the second half, it ramped up the intensity it did, and the only goal of the game was a Josh Stones shot saved by Cameron, who was out of goal, and then Ben Brooks just outside 6-yard box took a shot, bounced off the crossbar that is, and into the back of the net to make it 1-0. After that, there wasn't really much in the game. There was two chances, as I say. Fagan Walcott with a shot just over the bar, and the same for Boateng. And then for Boston, it was a scramble in the box from a John Lewis shot, which went to Frankie Maguire, who took the shot. Thought it got a little nick on by Mail, but it didn't, and it hit the bar and bounced out for a goal kick. Other than that, Boston huffed and puffed, but couldn't find a goal in that second half. They had a few chances, but couldn't do it. York played tactically and got the win they deserved, which meant they are now top of the league due to goal difference. Thank you, Ben, for joining me today.
No, thank you, James. It's been a blast today at the James Community Stadium.
So the match has finished here. We've just packed away, as you can see. I've got the bag on my back, and it finishes here. York winning 1-0 due to a lovely goal. It was just outside that 6-yard box. It came to one of their players, Ben Brooks actually it was, and he hit it into the crossbar, bounced off the crossbar into the back of the net to make it 1-0. It did there. Here I did the commentary as well today with Ben, who's just there. He was with me on the commentary today, but yeah, very good performance, as I've got to say, from both teams today. Boston played well, just couldn't find, sadly, the back of the net in that one there today. But it finishes here, as I say, Boston United losing 1-0. Here it does. Well, that is how I do a commentary here. It is. So, as I say, we sit there for the match and do the commentary. You heard some of the clips from the commentary as well in this video, but yeah, it's really interesting to see what happens in this one today. Here it is, but it finishes Boston United losing, I should say, 1-0 to York. Thanks for watching, and I will do another one next season for you on me doing a commentary again and how I do it here. But hopefully you have enjoyed an insight into me doing commentaries. If you have, then I appreciate that. A bit different anyway, this is here on the channel, but I will be back with another match vlog soon. You might see this before the Anstey Nomads vlog, or you might see this before Boston Towns vlog, whichever one you see this before. That's the game next I'm going to. So it's Anstey v Racing Club Warwick on Monday after I'm recording this, so you might have already seen that video on the channel. And the next one is Boston Town at home to Hucknall in the final game of the season on the 11th. You might have seen this as the video before that one. But anyway, thanks for watching.